May I now invite the Honorable J.S. Malema. The Minister in the Presidency. Honorable Malema, my apologies, and my apologies, Honorable Gungubele. It is your turn. Thank you.
Ningandi instigate. We stand a risk of being diverted to spend time clarifying the difference between facts and ideas. If there's one stupid thing you can do, is to spend time debating the difference between facts and ideas. Because we are known our philosophy of mixed economy, so we can't repeat it here. All I want to, a little bit of response to that, because I don't have time for that. The only thing I want to say before I spend time on your rhetoric is that the DA's difference is a racial difference. Because you see it in Guguletu, in Philippi, in Tembalethu, in Oton, all over. The DA difference is a racial difference. You see it in police station in Guguletu and see it in police station in Bishop's Court. But your peers, Nindivine.
Order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Order. Allow the Speaker to speak. Order.
President of the Republic, His Excellency Deputy President Mabuza, colleagues in the executive, members of Parliament, distinguished guests, fellow South Africans, I greet you on this Valentine's Day, hoping that those amongst us who celebrate this day also carry with them the spirit of love for the beautiful people of this, our resilient nation. Let us take inspiration from those who dedicated their lives to a just world and humanity, dignity for all, and Dr. Che Guevara's assertion that, open quote, a true revolutionary is guided by a great feeling of love. It is impossible to think of a genuine revolutionary lacking this quality, close quote. So happy Valentine's to all of you across party lines. Guided by this love for your people, Mr. President, when you addressed South Africa on Thursday, you unequivocally spoke to their frustrations, dejections, their vulnerabilities, demonstrating to the nation that you are alive to the underlying factors responsible for their desperation as it emanates from the state of inequality, poverty, unemployment, and security. You have captured the imagination of our people as you went on to ignite their hope to heal their aspirations. Your undertaking to intervene in areas of security, infrastructure, cost of doing business, water scarcity, network industries, myriad of youth programs, gender equality, etc., including progress reviews demonstrated that you know it is not enough to acknowledge problems when nothing is done about them. We support the President's assertion that unprecedented steps must be taken to strengthen and affirm our commitment to a constitution that protects us all. We oblige to this mandate to redress the iniquities of the past and ensure the progressive realization of assured prosperity. Mr. President, your comprehensive and responsive address was a rallying call to all people of South Africa to join hands in building a better life for all. By calling for a new social compact to implement South Africa's transformation agenda, you are affirming our constitutional directive that national unity in pursuit of human prosperity is a timeless phenomenon. You are alerting our minds to two fundamental revolutionary goals: that correcting the ills of the past and building a new South Africa which is inclusive, purely on the basis of humanity, are two sides of the same coin, which is nation building. I want to submit, Mr. President, that when these two are separated, a dream of a new South Africa is a dream deferred. The State of the Nation address affirmed that to secure the pride and conviction of the people behind the historic mission of their country is derived from the participation of all of them. Therefore, we appreciate that for all South Africans to unleash their energies for the success of Project South Africa, they want a government which is consistent, coherent, and predictable, because predictable is a basis for leveraging on the energies of our people. Honorable Speaker, in fostering this new consensus, we seek involvement of compatriots whose interest is a shared prosperity of the people of South Africa from all sectors of society. On the 25th of January 2022, President Ramaphosa inducted a third National Planning Commission, which is an independent think tank that provides advice to government. This body will lead the development of strategy for post-COVID-19 social and economic recovery, assist in establishing social compacts with various stakeholders, and support the realization of the objectives of the NDP Vision 2030. Mr. President, your State of the Nation address made a clarion call of implementation to all the revolutionaries of conscience. Your undertakings have created conditions to complete the National Annual Strategic Plan and to ensure that the departmental annual performance plans are responsive to the priorities you have committed government to achieve. As I'm talking to you, our teams are busy at work in that regard. As the team incorporates SONA priorities outlined, our state of readiness for 2022-23 financial year will sharply focus on high-ranking results based on monitoring of progress and engaging departments on the remedial actions on a monthly, quarterly, and biannual basis. As part of our commitment to taking the people of South Africa along in our journey to reconstruction and recovery post-COVID-19 pandemic, we will in the next coming weeks, through the Department of Government Communication and Information System, table a communications and stakeholder engagement plan to engage society broadly through Imbizo on the new social compact beyond the confines of the organized formations. We want all South Africans to have a voice in the direction the country must take as we recourse together towards Vision 2030. Mr. President, you have, in the interest of transparency and the restoration of public trust, laid bare the report of the State Capture Report, the SIU report, the expert panel report on July 2021, civil unrest, which are all pointing to one thing, namely, that the state capture project had successfully weakened the capability of government and a number of public institutions, including, amongst others, SARS, DINEL, ESCOM, NPA, state security, amongst others. It is therefore not surprising that you call for rebuilding of public institutions in defense of our democratic gains. You have also sent a devastating message to the criminals, looters, and fraudsters. In other words, you have laid the platform on the basis of which your leadership should be scrutinized, and you have done that without equivocation. You said that you will table the implementation plan of the State Capture Report no later than June 2021. I want to assure you, Mr. President, that your directive will be complied with. Work is currently underway on the volumes of the report, which are already at our disposal. And implementing the recommendation, no stone will be left unturned. In building the capability of the state, the Presidency is setting up a system for coordinating the implementation of all SIU recommendations across the multiple departments, spheres and agencies responsible for implementation. This will overcome gaps in accountability and allow us to monitor and detect where is inadequate progress in implementation. Honourable Speaker, we want Parliament to know that we will be tabling this implementation plan to the Standing Committee on Public Accounts just end of this month. While this initiative is a work in progress, it does not stop us from immediately pursuing implementation of recommendation the SIU has made in respect of various investigations. As part of our commitment to revamp our country's security services, we are in the process of putting together a plan which will, through the National Security Cluster Secretariat, be concluded and tabled before the National Security Council for adoption. As per your speech, we are already filling a number of vacancies, not waiting for the completion of that plan. Regarding the so-called concentration of power in the office of the President, Mr. President, it is our view that interventions of a given time will always determine the reorganization of the presidency to assist the presidency in leadership of this country at all material times. Therefore, we are not surprised and we see nothing strange in that. Honourable members, the time for diagnosis is over, ours is to implement. This one area where our commitment to build the capacity of the state, this is one area where our commitment to build the capacity of the state will be tested. There can be no better warning than those reports. All that is required is for us to demonstrate that we have been warned. I also wish to add to the President's gratitude to whistleblowers and media for their bravery in exposing state capture and the commitment and directive by the President to law enforcement agencies to take immediate steps to protect whistleblowers. Mr. President, the President has assured members of this august Parliament that he would engage them in public participation programs to ensure that the executive remain accountable to Parliament in its activities. Honourable members, the President spoke at length about the importance of building a capable, ethical and developmental state and progress that we have made in professionalizing the civil service. Linked to this is our continuous campaign to combat and eliminate corruption within the public service. Building a capable, ethical and developmental state also entails ability to coordinate across departments and the three spheres of government. Hence our resolve to institutionalize and integrate government planning systems and other interventions which include the implementation of cabinet cluster systems, the district development model, evidence-based M&E, and the annual performance plan, amongst others. Fellow South Africans, the Census 22 that is underway is crucial to ensure better understanding of the demographic and development trends to enable evidence-based planning in our country. I call on everyone to welcome the enumerators into your homes and get counted. For the first time, we have modernized the process and included a digital system for online participation.
Your time is up.
Thank you.